A single mom is demanding child support and refuses to let this man, the alleged father, spend a single second with his child because she's afraid he will get the child DNA tested.
Do you not want Mr. Garcia to have any visitation with your child?
No, I don't.
Okay. So why are you not wanting him to have any visitation?
Because I don't want nothing to do with him. Or I don't want him to see Noah because he wants a DNA test.
I mean, that should have been a dead giveaway.
Okay, how old is your child?
He's 8 months.
Okay, has Mr. Garcia seen him in the past 8 months?
No.
Do you have safety concerns with Mr. Garcia having visitation with Noah?
I just don't want him to take him by on the weekends.
Can you tell the court why you don't want that?
Because he be selling drugs at his house, and there's people coming in and out.
So you went and found yourself a drug dealer, and now you don't want to deal with the repercussions of that. Of course.
Okay. And you're not in agreement to any form of like a modified visitation schedule?
No.
Okay. So you're just asking the court that he does not get any visitation at all?
No.
And for how long are you asking that he not have visits?
The caption there says for the rest of his life.
I mean, he can see him, but I just don't want him to take him on the weekends.
You don't want him to have overnight visits?
No.
Are you okay with Noah coming to his house at all?
No.
Is there anything specific that you're asking the court to do as far as the visitation?
No.
Okay, and you understand that the order does propose child support of $615 a month for Mr. Garcia to pay beginning August 1st, 2024. Do you
Whoa. That's a whole new car note.
understand that?
Yes.
And you disagree with the child support of $615 a month?
Yes.
What are you requesting the child support be set to?
Oh no, that's fine.
Okay, so you agree with the child support of $615 a month?
Yes.
Do you have any safety concerns with your address being listed in today's court order?
No.
I'll pass the witness, Judge.
Ms. Sanchez, you say that Mr. Garcia sells drugs out of his house. How do you know?
Because when I used to live with him, he would be selling drugs, and that's why he's on.
Okay, you answered my question. And how long did you live with him?
Like a year.
Okay. And when did you stop living with him?
When Noah was 1 month, I left on December.
Okay.
Welcome to the Coffee Pod. My name is Chisha Zed.
But you knew when you conceived Noah that supposedly Mr. Garcia was selling drugs out of his house, right?
Come on, let's go.
Yes.
And you still chose to have a child with him, correct?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Anything further, Ms. Peoples, of this witness?
She's like, so you knew that he was a drug dealer? Yes. All right. I think we're done here. Looks like you drink the coffee.
Drink the coffee. It'll make you feel better.
I know.
No, Judge, if I could call the father.
You may.
Thank you. Mr. Garcia, can you state your full name?
Raul Garcia.
And sir, did you hear all the terms of the order that were stated to the court?
Yes.
Did you understand all those terms?
I was trying to see if I could maybe lower my payments or something like that.
Okay. But as far as all the terms that were stated, do you understand them?
Yes, ma'am.
And so, with the exception of the child support amount, do you agree with all the other terms of the order?
Yes.
Um, as far as the child support, you understand that the order proposes you pay $615 a month beginning August 1st, 2024. Do you disagree with that amount?
Yes.
This should be the best birth control for you if you're watching this and are not prepared for a child, but you can't leave these streets alone.
What are you requesting the child support be lowered to?
Maybe like at least like 125 a week or something like that. Cause I still got to pay what insurance.
Okay, why are you requesting the $125 a week?
Because I have a truck I gotta pay. I got a truck I gotta pay. I got a probation I gotta pay. I gotta pay for my cost of living, and I pay rent. I pay bills. I gotta pay for my own clothing, and I gotta put gas. Food is not cheap no more. Everything went crazy high, so it's kind of making me bump my head here and there.
And then, as far as the visitation
Look at her covering her mouth. She's laughing behind that.
schedule, you're in agreement that Noah would come to your house and stay the night every first, third, and fifth weekend?
Correct.
And you're not in agreement to doing a modified schedule for your visits?
No.
Okay. I'll pass the witness, Judge.
Okay. So I'll accept the agreement of the parties so far as there is an agreement. I'll make cash medical support $200 per month. Can you tell me what child support will be if I change cash medical to $200 a month, Miss Peoples?
Yes, Judge. So the child support would then go to $647.
Did that change at all? That seems like it's about the same amount.
As far as visitation, we'll do a standard visitation schedule with no overnights for the first 2 months. After that, it goes to standard.
So I don't get to see him. I don't get to have him overnight on the weekends.
Not for the first 2 months, but then after that, it'll be standard. You can have him during the day at your house, unsupervised, just no overnights until you have complete Miss Peoples, until he's completed the first 5 visits.
You know, a part of me is wondering, they didn't say anything about the DNA tests, you know, because he still wants to get the child tested to know if it's his. And why would you, as a woman, not just want to make sure you like cement that? Right? Like, this is your child, unless if you maybe are hiding something.
What she's saying about me selling drugs and all that, I've been on probation for 3 years, never been dirty. My PO comes over to my house and she checks my house throughoutly, and I've never had no problems. I've been good for 3 years. No drug test been clean.
Have you seen the child in the last 8 months, Mr. Garcia?
Last time I seen him was March 12th.
Okay. So the reason I'm giving you no overnights is because he hasn't seen you in a while and he's a young child.
Understandable.
So I'm just giving him time to get used to you again, okay?
Understandable.
That's it. No other reason.
All right, that's fine.
Okay? All right.
Thank you very much.
Anything further, Miss Peoples?
Just a question for clarification. So, Judge, on the first 5 visits, is it a certain time frame, or is it just going to be the first, third, and
8
fifth?
hours each Saturday and Sunday.
Okay.
Like you can do 8 to 5 Saturday
Okay.
and Sunday for the first 5 visits, and then it goes to standard.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Where can I pick him up at? I don't want to be specifically pick him up at her house because her mother is always talking some kind of nonsense, and I don't want to have no problems while I'm on probation, and I don't want her to like get me in trouble. Then I lose whatever
Okay,
I
so
have going on for me.
I'm gonna tell you we can do an exchange location, but if they don't show up with the child, what you gonna do, Mr. Garcia?
I guess what can I do?
Not a lot. You can file a case against them, but I would tell you just go to the house, pick your child up. They just need to hand you the child, and you need to go on about your business. You don't even need to go in. You can stand on the front porch. They just need to give Noah to you with his bag. That's it.
All right, and
Doesn't
do
need to
I?
be a lot of conversation. Hello,
Okay.
how are you? Thank you. I'll have him back when I'm supposed to have him back. That's it.
I have a strong feeling that that woman is not going to hand that child over.
That's fine with me.
Okay. Miss Sanchez, do you understand?
Yes, I do.
Okay, and it should not be between him and your mother or him and anybody. You should give him the child with the child's bag and go on. Okay?
I got
Okay.
one more question.
Yes, sir.
How would I know what he like, as in food and all that? What would I have to like?
So that's where parenting comes in. You guys have to talk to each other about those kinds of things. When I said no discussion, I meant no discussion of erroneous stuff. But you guys must talk to each other about parenting, what he's
I've tried.
eating now, how, what should I feed him? If she doesn't want to give you the food, then ask her what you should buy.
I've tried talking to her. She's never communicated with me. I'm asking for my son here and there,
Mr.
and nothing.
Garcia, I can't make people be adults. I can only give you a framework in which to work with. And that's what this order is. I can't tell you everything to do.
Understandable.
Okay.
Listen, if you aren't being extra careful after everything you know and what you've seen is out here, then I don't know what else to tell you. What do you guys think of this whole situation? Let's check out some of these comments. First commenter here says, there's no way she's going to follow through with visitation. You can see it on her face. Somebody else here says, he makes a justified request on location and the court blows him off. What if they don't show up? Then she's in contempt of court. But judge tells him to go to the house anyways. That's some BS. Here's somebody else who says, 847, that's crazy. Yeah, for all that added on together. That is nuts. This next commenter here says, this is so sad for the father and for the baby. I pray that God would soften the mother's heart. Here's somebody else that says, learn by example. My brothers, almost $1,000 a month is crazy. 75% of that money is gonna go to the mom. And the final comment here says, the moment she heard he can't do anything if she doesn't show up. Yeah. You know, it's kind of crazy because if you look at this situation, everything that she knew about him before this, she decided to use against him. Like the judge there said, you knew that this man was breaking the law when you were dating him. Why were you dating a man who's out here breaking the law? Now you are suffering the consequences. And yes, he said he's been clean for 3 years, but we can't verify that either. We don't know, right? Listen, as always, I'm curious to know, what do you guys think? Leave your comments and thoughts down below. I appreciate you as always for checking out yet another episode of The Coffee Pot. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.